Stardom 101. Stardom 101. Stardom 101.
Stardom 101.
It's the Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast. Shining light on today's tastemakers
and innovators.
Kicking it with your host, Christopher Boykin. It's the Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast.
It's Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast here back on iHeart Radio. Y'all know what we do. We do this weekly. We feature the underground. We feature the independent, the talented, the people on the rise to stardom. Today, I went out there and somebody told me, said, Chris, you might want to check in Ohio because it's a guy out there doing some things. I said, what? I said, yeah, my guy Maddi Madd is on the phone. What's going on? Happy New Year to you too, bro. What's going on? By the way, everything's happening, man. Happy New Year to you.
Man, Happy New Year to you and your family, all your loved ones, and everybody listening.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. It's Success 3, new album. That is the call. That is what we're doing right now. We want to talk about this new drop. I like to know, really, because it's timing is everything, right? You could have released this anytime, any moment, fourth quarter. Why the top of the new year? Why right now? What is the time frame right now? What's going on?
Actually, I wanted to get it into the system early because throughout my career, I've been notoriously known for being elusive, for not really releasing a lot of music. Mm-hmm. And it's a lot of things involved with that. Like when you really involved with your art, when your art really reflects a lot of things about your life, you understand that when everything is coming out of your pocket, you can't really do it like the majors do it.
Real talk.
Real talk. That's just, I'm just keeping it honest. I'm just keeping it honest. So you can't really do it like that because with the majors, I remember it was a time to where the budget wasn't an issue,
Okay.
And how I created music was based on that freedom. I was like, I can do music any kind of way I want to. If I want Andre 3000, I can get Andre 3000. Now, if I want Andre 3000 with, it's so difficult to make money from music that you gotta weigh them options. You gotta be like, I don't know if it's cost effective for me to go spend that Andre 3000 money. You know what I'm saying? So it's a totally different game now, man, because it's so hard to make. A lot of rappers, they probably won't tell you.
Okay.
But they're not making no money off of them streams.
Really?
They're not making no money. It's like giving music away, basically.
Wow.
So the artists are pretty much giving music away so they can possibly get shows and they can get other endorsements, like get a commercial or get some music placed on TV and movies. If you're not doing that, you're suffering.
Wow. So you telling me I get 1 million streams on Spotify. I see the plaques. I'm like, oh, they getting it. They getting it. That don't equate, bro. That's what that means. Like the 1 million streams don't really equate to the dollar fillers to the revenue that on the back end.
Nah, hell no. No, you're making out of 1 million streams, you're making like $4,000.
What? That's it?
That's it.
Wow. I thought, bro, I thought that was 6 figures. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was
bro, it's not even close. Man, you not even cracking 10,000.
Come on now.
Yeah, because you actually only getting 0.004 per stream. So
wow.
a penny is 1.0. So if you're getting 0.004, that means you're getting fractions of a penny.
Oh my God! How do they get away with that? I don't understand that. I don't. Is that what the streaming? They making all the money, bro? Right? Is the digital era? I know the consumers, right? The audience can consume the product easier, but on the artist is not really getting they just do. I don't understand that.
Because I look at it like this: CDs used to be $12.99, $13.99, $14.99, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means off of every CD, if you're making 50% off of every CD you sell, and now that's high. That's an independent type number. But if you're a major, you're probably only making like a quarter.
Okay.
But if you're independent, you're making $7. You're making in between $5 and $7 a CD. Wow. Now the consumer is only paying that $12.99 to get every song available in the world.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see.
So it's so different. So now you're not getting it per sale. It's like it was a physical thing. You're not getting it. Now they got it broke down so far, and it's criminal. It's not even. I don't even see how it's legal. I'm not going.
That's why I'm sitting here. I'm tripping.
That's why everybody is complaining. You see Snoop like, yo, where's the money? You see Taraji P. Henson coming out. Well, her issue is kind of a deeper issue. Right. But the reason why people are paying us less is because of these streams and because of how they're putting it like, okay, well, it's not like music is not profitable.
Sure.
Because if it wasn't streams, people would still be buying CDs.
That's the thing, though, right?
People would still.
Wow, That's the thing, man. I'm thinking about what you're saying. They replaced the physical product, the commodity, right? Everybody loves that. They replaced it and literally went with something that's more easily consumed, but they get the profit. It's crazy. It makes an independent artist say, "Yo, I want to drop an all CD." Physical product, because now my consumers have to purchase it directly from me and I get most of the percentage or whatever have you. Do you think, just from your vision, is that going backwards if you was to do that or something like that? Drop a project where it's only CD, DVD, it's not available on the streams. Let's say you sell 100,000 units. You know what I'm saying? Like you do 100,000 units and you're getting 50% of that 100,000 units at $15.99, $14.99, whatever you sell your DVD for. Is that a better way? Is the artist going to win that way, going against the streaming era that we in? Wow, that's crazy.
Yes, I would say I would make more money.
Mm-hmm.
I would make more money if I sold 100 CDs as an independent, right? If I sold 100 CDs at $10 a pop, right? I would make more money than 1 million streams.
What?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yes.
I wonder why.
But if you break it down like that, I'm pretty much just that's a very low
example. Correct.
Because so that would be okay if you look at that's $1,000, right? So if you look at it as, okay, I sell 400 CDs, I make $4,000. If I stream 1 million streams, I make $4,000, right? So I would try to sell 1,000. My very first album sold 150 something thousand units independent, right? My very first EP I ever released, right? 150,000 units. That's on the independent side. That means I made over $1.5 million. Right?
Wow.
So in order to make $1.5 million in streams, you would need probably like 100 billion
streams.
It is ridiculous. But you know what? But it's actually, here's the positives.
Okay.
Here's the positives.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, give me some positives, man.
When I do these podcast interviews, yeah. I'll try to get some positives.
Yeah, because I'm like, wait, the math ain't mathing.
Artists, the math ain't mathing at all.
Yeah.
At all. So everybody is suffering because it's so hard to make money from music. Now, the reason why people are it's so hard to make money from music now that artists are not spending the type of money that they used to spend to create music, to create videos. You probably know somebody in your neighborhood that's shooting videos for $100 a video.
You know it.
Right?
Yep.
Yep. So back in the day, they used to spend $150,000, $100,000 to shoot a video. Hype Williams was getting like $200,000, $250,000 for a video.
Yeah.
So those numbers are dead. Those numbers are gone because nobody's spending that type of money for no video because it's not going to equate to no sales. That's going to make you any money. People would rather spend right now, just like the beats. Beats used to be you couldn't even get a top name producer for less than $10,000. You couldn't even get them.
Wow.
You couldn't get Timbaland and Pharrell and Dr. Dre or none of them people on the phone for less than $100,000.
True.
Right.
True.
So. But even the lower level producers, it's still $10,000, $20,000. Now you can get a beat for $100, and less. You know what I'm saying?
I see.
So the game is pretty much artists aren't putting the type of money into creating the art as they used to because now of course technology caught up with everything and everybody has cameras and people shooting videos on their phones.
On their phones, yeah.
So it's a lot of things about the game that has changed, but the one thing that has changed to hurt the artists, see, there was always a time to where artists, even when CDs was popping, artists sell the million units, but if you only making 15 cents a CD and things like that, then that's when they was crying about that. Like, wait a minute, we're not making no money off our music. And then at the end of the day, when you leave the label, you still can't leave with your masters because the label own everything. And so there was a lot of different arguments. But now these independent, right now, when I sign artists, I tell them right now, listen, we're going to stay independent. Now, we're going to stay independent for a lot of different reasons, because if they give us money for marketing and promotion, they're going to try to take some mechanical royalties. That's when your song goes to TV or video or movie or anything like that, or they're going to take your publishing, and that's every time the song is played. Period. So we don't want to give that up because right now we're not making no money off of streams. That's the only place that we're going to be able to see some money. I see. So it's best to stay independent. It's best to stay independent as much as you can.
That's what's up. Let's talk music production and songwriting, bro. I know you do your own creative aspect. I know you do your own creative vision. Do you songwrite or produce for anybody else as well too?
Yeah. I just wrote. I wrote a lot of songs for a lot of people that of course. It was a lot of different labels. There's a lot of different politics. Some artists, when you write songs for them, they don't even own their own publishing. So you have to sign it off into someone else's name or whatever, or you have to sacrifice the publishing. Like, okay, I'll just do this as work for hire. Now, that's another thing I want people to understand. When you are a songwriter, there's such thing as work for hire. Work for hire means you get paid cash up front and you don't get no publishing on the back end. And most of the time with work for hire, they take your name credit. Just like when Kanye first started out, he started out ghost production. Pretty much he'll make the beat, but another producer would take the credit for it.
Whoa.
Right? So and different writers started off as doing ghost. That's what a ghost writer is. A ghost writer is a person that writes the song but doesn't get the name credit or the publishing. They just got paid work for hire fee.
I see.
Right?
I see.
Yeah. So I do that, but I just worked on a song, and this is gonna sound crazy because it might seem odd, but I just wrote a verse for Michael Bivins from New Edition.
Smooth.
He got a song with Snoop and Zodiac Fish Grease reached out to me like, yo, Maddie, your new album is dope. Can I get a verse? Can I get a verse for Mike? And I was like, man, no problem. I love Mike Bivins. I love New Edition. I'll write the verse. Because it was a hip hop joint with him and Snoop. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted him to be on that joint doing this thing. And then right after I wrote that verse, I just wrote a song for Snoop that I'm in the process of trying to get to him right now. So
that's what's up.
Hopefully I can get that going. But other than that, I've been trying to stay away from writing for people, because it's like you can get a little cash, but it's also, if you're not getting your publishing and your credit, it's kind of you're on a treadmill. You're moving, but you're not going nowhere.
I see. That makes sense. Yeah, you're moving, but you're not going nowhere. Your independent label, man. You signed to Bungalo /Universal. How did that venture even come to part? Was that because of the units were sold back in the day? That was an old relationship. How was that go?
Absolutely. The thing was, I did something that a lot of music executives couldn't do. Because of my brother's Charles Lucci, he's a very, very prominent music executive out of New York, and he has a relationship with Jodeci. But at this time, Jodeci was retired.
Oh, okay.
Jodeci was technically retired, and Casey and JoJo was doing the thing, but Jodeci was retired. And a lot of music executives told me that I couldn't get songs with them because Devontae don't work with nobody, and let alone a song, I couldn't get a video. So not only did I go out there and get a song with Devontae, I got multiple songs with produced by Devontae and with Jodeci, and we shot the video.
Whoa!
So I did a lot of things that music executives couldn't do, and so Universal definitely, Bungalo definitely took wind of that, and and because of the prowess, Charlucci and our people at Blimp City, like Chev and people like that, we was able to get that deal done.
Nice.
That deal wouldn't have got done without Chev and without Luch.
That's what's up, man. Any features on Success 3, that album? Any features, or just you? How that work?
I wanted to keep this album as close to me, because this album is real personal. It's real introspective. I want it to be real. It's some real personal things I said on this album that I've never said on none of my music ever.
Whoa. Because
you just kind of get to a point in your life where you're like, man, you know what? When people go back, and when my descendants hear this music, I want them to know who I was.
That's what's up.
So I give a. Trust me, if you like real hip hop, if you like real lyrics, real songs, not just songs that that you're gonna listen to today and not remember tomorrow.
That's what's up.
Real
man.
music.
Real music.
If you like that, Success 3 is you got to get that Success 3. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I put Success 3 up against any album out right now. I guarantee you, if you don't think it's better, you think it's just as good.
All right, we got the smoke.
And that's a fact. That's a fact.
That's what's up, man. You shoot any
I love Nas.
You do?
I love Nas. Nas, that's God's son. He just released Magic 3, and I think Success 3 is killing Magic 3. I'll tell him that. Yes, Success 3 is better than Magic 3.
Y'all make sure y'all hear that. You shooting any videos for Success 3? Any visuals to go with any particular songs?
I didn't for Success 1. I'm elusive. I wanted my art because, all right, damn, this is kind of a long story. That's a good question.
No, you good. You can shorten it up.
That's a great question. Because a lot of people ask me that. Why don't you shoot visuals? I'm like, first of all, I'm rebuilding my fan base.
Okay.
I want my art to speak for itself.
There you go.
Right? First.
There you go.
If I feel like it wasn't embraced properly, there's no reason to shoot a video. You know what I'm saying?
I see.
So, but for Success 3, it's something different because now I have a story to tell because it's personal. So I'm going to shoot multiple videos starting now. It's like starting this first quarter, I'm shoot multiple videos for Success 3 because I think out the trilogy, first of all, quality-wise, music quality and everything, it's just doper. It's just out of the trilogy, it's just the dopest one. It's dope.
That's what's up, man. Are you going to hit the tour? You know what I mean? Push any shows coming up first quarter that we can keep an eye on for Success 3 or live performances, meet and greets, anything like that on the calendar quite yet?
Man, I want to do all of that. I'm not even going to even sit here and lie. For Success 2, I didn't want to do none of that. Success 2 was more political. I had a lot of points to make about what's going on in the world, and it's songs about police brutality and it's a lot of songs that's touchy that rappers are not supposed to talk about that I talked about, and that doesn't make me real popular with a lot of the
of course
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Because when you tell the truth, you're kind of looked at as a threat. And I hate to even say it like that, but I'm an artist. I have to be honest to the times I'm living in. I have to tell the story of the times I'm living in. That's what an artist does. That's what an artist does. Like all of those Renaissance paintings and all of those, they were reflecting a time they were living in.
Correct. You got to stay true to the times. Yep.
Absolutely. So the time that I'm living in, like, man, when I released Success 2, it was a lot of upheavals. There was a lot of people being murdered by the police and a lot of things going on. And so how am I going to go in the studio and do music and not talk about that? That would be disingenuous to the art form, you know. So, but on Success, I can't wait till the people get Success 3 because I just can't wait. Listen, I had people put it up against Jay-Z, Nas, the top people. Let's just put it up against it. Just pick an album and put Success 3 up against it, and I'm going toe to toe with all of them.
There you
Success
go.
3 is that dope.
It's Stardom101 Magazine, y'all. I got my guy Maddi Madd, Ohio, in the building. He's doing this thing. Success 3 album is out right now. Make sure y'all go cop that. What platforms we on, Maddi? What platforms we on? How can they cop it? Apple Music? What's the best way for them to cop the album?
I'm on Universal, baby. So all of them.
That's flex. We everywhere. Enough said with that, man. iHeartRadio, all your music app, every time, anywhere, any way you try to get your music is on it. Literally, the man is on Bungalo Universal.
But definitely, hold on, they got to spell my name right.
Go ahead.
It's Maddi Madd. Maddi Madd.
That's what's up.
I'm not angry, even though I am pissed off a lot of the times now. There's a lot of messed up things going on in the world. So I've been pissed off a lot, but at the same time, I'm not an angry person. I'm a very happy person. I'm a very compassionate person. I have a big heart, and that's why I tell the truth, because I have so many different passions, you know, because I care. You know, I actually care about people. I care about the state of the world, but my name is an acronym. And I'm never going to tell the name of the acronym because that's the only thing in the world of no privacy that I'm going to take to the grave.
With that being said, Success 3 is out now. Maddi Madd, we appreciate you. Stardom101 Magazine, iHeartRadio. Y'all tap in next episode as we do featuring talented individuals on the rise to stardom. Maddi, we appreciate you, bro. We gone.
Hey, Stardom101, y'all already know what it is. Let's do it.
That's what's up, y'all. Peace. Next episode, we got.
Are you on the rise to stardom? Well, get featured in the next issue of Stardom101 Magazine and promote your business or products today. Text MAG to 804-550-8647 or visit stardom101mag.net.
You're listening to the Stardom101 Magazine Podcast with Christopher Boykin. Be sure to subscribe and download this episode, and continue to listen to Stardom on iHeartRadio or wherever you get your podcasts.